Hello again. Welcome back to lesson 190 in A Course in Miracles. Today's lesson is I choose the joy of God instead of pain. Pain is a wrong perspective. When it is experienced in any form, it is proof of self deception. It is not a fact at all. There is no form that it takes that will not disappear if seen aright. For pain proclaims God cruel. How could it be real in any form? It witnesses to God the Father's hatred of his Son, the sinfulness he sees in him, and his insane desire for revenge and death. Can such projections be attested to? Can they be anything but wholly false? Pain is but witness to the Son's mistakes in what he thinks he is. It is a dream of fierce retaliation for a crime that could not be committed, for attack on what is wholly unassailable. It is a nightmare of abandonment by eternal love, which could not leave the Son whom it created out of love. Pain is a sign illusions reign in place of truth. It demonstrates God is denied, confused with fear, perceived as mad, and seen as traitor to himself. If God is real, there is no pain. If pain is real, there is no God, for vengeance is not part of love. And fear, denying love, and using pain to prove that God is dead has shown that death is victor over life. The body of the Son of God, corruptible in death, as mortal as the Father he has slain. Peace to such foolishness. The time has come to laugh at such insane ideas. There is no need to think of them as savage crimes or secret sins with weighty consequences. Who but a madman could conceive of them as cause of anything? Their witness, pain, is as mad as they, and no more to be feared than the insane illusions which it shields and tries to demonstrate must still be true. It is your thoughts alone that cause you pain. Nothing external to your mind can hurt you or injure you in any way. There is no cause beyond yourself that can reach down and bring oppression. No one but yourself affects you. There is nothing in the world that has the power to make you ill or sad or weak or frail. But it is you who have the power to dominate all things you see by merely recognizing what you are. As you perceive the harmlessness in them, they will accept your holy will as theirs. And what has been seen as fearful now becomes a source of innocence and holiness. My holy brother, think of this a while. The world you see does nothing. It has no effects at all. It merely represents your thoughts, and it will change entirely as you elect to change your mind and choose the joy of God as what you really want. Yourself, your higher self, is radiant in this holy joy, unchanged, unchanging, and unchangeable forever and forever. And would you deny a little corner of your mind its own inheritance and keep it as a hospital for pain, a sickly place where living things must come at last to die? The world may seem to cause you pain, and yet the world, as causeless, has no power to cause. As an effect, it cannot make effects. As an illusion, it is what you wish. Your idle wishes represent its pain. Your strange desires bring it evil dreams. Your thoughts of death envelop it in fear, while your kind forgiveness does it live. Pain is the thought of evil taking form and working havoc in your holy mind. Pain is the ransom you have gladly paid not to be free. In pain is God denied the Son he loves. In pain does fear appear to triumph over love, and time replace eternity and heaven. And the world becomes a cruel and bitter place where sorrow rules and little joys give way before the onslaught of the savage pain that waits to end all joy in misery. Lay down your arms and come without defense into that quiet place where heaven's peace holds all things still at last. Lay down all thoughts of danger and of fear. Let no attack enter with you. Lay down the cruel sword of judgment. that you hold against your throat, and put aside the withering assaults with which you seek to hide your holiness. Here you will understand there is no pain. Here does the joy of God belong to you. This is the day when it is given you to realize the lesson that contains all of salvation's power. It is this: pain is an illusion, joy, reality. Pain is but sleep, joy is awakening. Pain is deception, joy alone is truth. And so again, we make the only choice that can ever be made. We choose between illusions and the truth, or pain and joy, or hell and heaven. Let our gratitude unto our teacher fill our hearts as we are free to choose our joy instead of pain, our holiness in place of sin, and the peace of God instead of conflict, and the light of heaven for the darkness of the world. And that is the end of lesson 190. I choose the joy of God instead of pain. Let's go right on to see what Tina Spalding's channelings say today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. At this stage of your development, when you're a little over halfway through these lessons, you find this kind of lesson impossible to believe. This lesson does not ring true to you because you have twisted your ankle. You have had a broken heart. You've been divorced. You've been abandoned, or you have been at the mercy of your own miscreations. That's exactly what has happened. You have been at the mercy of your own miscreations. You are not a victim of this world. As this lesson says, the world is the result of a lot of thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. If you want to change the world, then you must change the thoughts, beliefs, and ideas you hold firm and act in accord with. You see, if you believe that a certain part of the population is dangerous, for example, you fear Black people and you are white. Every time you feel that fear as you cross the street, bar your door, or buy a gun, you act in accord with your intense belief. So it must manifest in the world not as a punishment, but as a true reflection of your consciousness. If you believe Black people are dangerous, then they will be for you. The same thing happens with women who view men as dangerous. They are constantly attacked, put down, and berated because the world reflects to them the beliefs that they are unworthy, powerless, worthless, ugly, or whatever their conditioned beliefs and ideas are. You have to see what you believe you are and what you act in accordance with. As you change your mind, the world will change. Beings who have been doing A Course in Miracles for many years tell you that miracles have happened. Their lives are completely different now, and all they have done is their forgiveness practice. All they have done is this work you are asked to do. Come to these lessons willingly. We have said this before. Do not resist them. Do not argue with them. Trust you have been given the means to heal your mind and therefore create miracles in the world to experience and enjoy. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. Wow. If we can change our mind, we can change the way that we experience the world. Such amazing, simple truths, and yet so difficult for us to embody and embrace. If we believe that we are unworthy, if we believe that we are persecuted, we will look for proof of that and we will see it reflected back to us. And if we do not believe such things, it will not be in our reality. In much the same way that if we suddenly see a car that we like and it's a red car and it's a red Ferrari, and we have never seen a red Ferrari driving around our town before, suddenly we will be aware of those things. It will be within our beliefs and our thoughts, and we will see that red Ferrari that we want reflected back to us, and we will see it driving around town. If I believe that I am abandoned or abused or ignored, I will attract those kinds of relationships into my life. And the only way that I can change those things is by changing the way that I think. Remember that if you are having the same experience over and over and over again, mathematics tells us that the X factor, the consistent factor in all of those relationships and situations in your life, is you. And so it's important for you to begin to look at how you are impacting all of those situations, how you are defining those things and believing and thinking about those things. Give yourself permission to change your beliefs, to choose love, and to choose peace so that you can change the way that you experience your world. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.